A new internet challenge is circulating that has kids spraying aerosol deodorant onto their skin until it burns them. It was first reported on UK Talk Show this morning, where one guest showed the marks left behind by the spray deodorant. The idea of the game is to see how long you can withstand the cold spray on your skin. These images were shared publicly on Facebook by Sarah Stanley, the mother of a 12-year-old girl who tried it. Some kids are even posting YouTube videos like this. It gets even more dangerous when they make it a competition and try to get a more severe burn than the other kids. Be sure to talk to your child about it, especially if you notice a mark on their skin. Besides being painful and leaving a scar, the aerosol actually breaks down the skin's barrier, making an infection more likely. Megan Frank, News 8.
Tonight, a closer look at internet challenges. They go viral pretty quickly, but they can also be dangerous.
News 8's Megan Frank spoke with a child psychologist about how to talk to your children about what they see on the internet.
7,203,030 views. I mean, almost 30,000 likes. It's frightening.
Millions of people watch YouTube videos like this every day. But the Cinnamon Challenge causes those who attempt it to choke. Some are rushed to the hospital, and at least one person, a 4-year-old Kentucky boy, died. And it doesn't stop there. Doctors say the Kylie Jenner challenge can damage blood vessels in your lips.
Don't do the Kylie Jenner.
What's your goal here?
Psychologist Dr. Trish Young says kids are more likely to try these dangerous trends.
When it comes to decision making, adolescents, a lot of times we say, well, they don't necessarily know the risks or think of the risks. And they can and they do, but the reward, or what they perceive is going to be the reward, is often more powerful.
Because kids like to test their boundaries, something as innocent as a fidget spinner can take a dark turn. In these YouTube videos, kids glue razor blades to the popular toy, even matches.
Oh yeah!
Dr. Young says preventing this kind of behavior starts with a conversation.
Talking with your child, it makes a lot of sense, and helping them figure out what's driving me in doing this, and how can I get some of the same experience that I'm looking for without the risk, without the danger. Is there a way that this can be about connecting to a healthier group of people?
She says in a digital world, you can't shield your kids from the internet, so try to direct them to safer challenges, even ones for a good cause.
Let's do it!
Megan Frank, News 8. Have you ever received a message from a stranger on Snapchat? Be careful. A fake account was caught posing as a modeling agency trying to get money. Young women in the UK have reported receiving snaps from a recruiter at ACA Models. The scam message said, "We have decided you are suitable to model for our agency." The fake recruiter also asked for body shots. When the real ACA Models heard about the scam, they posted a message saying, "We do not send out requests for people to join on any social media platform." Modeling scams are all too common, and Snapchat is no exception. According to the Better Business Bureau, a fake agency may ask you to pay a registration fee, pay for photos, and pressure you to act now. If you spot any kind of abuse on Snapchat, you can report it. The official form can be found at snapchat.com. Megan Frank, News 8. Ugly List is one you do not want to be on. It's an Instagram post that's tricking users into thinking they're being insulted when they're really being scammed. Here's how it works. You get a notification saying you've been tagged in a post called Ugly List 2016. It includes a link to view the entire list. If you click on it, you'll be taken to what looks like an Instagram login page, but it's fake. The scammer wants your email address and password to hack into your private email and bank account. To keep your account secure, do not click on the link. File an abuse report with Instagram, change your password, and disable third-party apps, such as photo filter apps not made by Instagram. If you find out your account made an Ugly List post, you have been hacked and need to change your password. And after all this, you might want to tell your friends it's the scam that's not pretty. A Facebook post saying a baby has arm cancer is claiming your likes, comments, and shares will help raise money for the child. But if you do this, you'll be part of a Facebook like farming scheme that makes money for scam artists. The post shows a child with a swollen arm and shoulder. It says Facebook will donate $2 for every like, $4 for every comment, and $8 for every share. But Facebook will not donate money for posts like this. These posts come from pages created by scammers. As they farm for likes, they use stolen images of sick kids that will go viral. Once a target number of likes is accumulated, the scammer can sell it to a third party, change the page, advertise, and post clickbait. Sites like Fanpage Cash claim to buy pages for hundreds to thousands of dollars. Before you do anything with a sick child post, trace it back to the original Facebook post. You can also do a quick Google search to see if the child's illness was reported before. Megan Frank, News 8. Liking on Facebook has become a carefree activity, but people can actually make money from your digital thumbs up. It's called like farming. A scam artist can create a fan page about anything. On the page, they'll post false information and pictures that may appeal to your emotions and therefore drum up likes. According to CNN, this 2007 image of a girl who had cancer is used a lot by fake pages. It will say like to show you care, but your like is being used to grow the page's popularity. Another bogus post about a bacon sandwich received thousands of likes. It said Facebook banned the picture because it offended Muslims. Bacon is not banned, but the page gained more likes anyway. Once a target number of likes is accumulated, the scammer can sell it to a third party, change it to suit their needs, advertise, and post clickbait to fake sites. Sites like Fanpage Cash claim to buy pages for hundreds to thousands of dollars. Of course, selling a fan page is against Facebook policy. To protect yourself, you can verify a page by looking for a blue check mark. If you accidentally liked a scam, use the unlike button. Megan Frank, News 8. Once upon a time, before Blu-rays and internet streaming, Disney released their classic fairy tales on VHS. Now, posts online say you could get a lot of money for those tapes, but that's not entirely true. The tapes are part of Disney's Classics, also known as the Black Diamond Collection. It includes 18 movies released from the late 80s to the early 90s. Articles like this one from Tech Times have fueled the idea that they're worth a lot, with headlines like, "You may have hit the jackpot if you still own this Disney movie." They forget to mention that sellers don't always get what they ask for. Both eBay and Amazon shows movies like Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast listed for hundreds of dollars, some for over $100,000. But an advanced search for sold items shows that buyers are not paying that much. In reality, most tapes sell for $5 to $25. Another tip, I've spotted these Disney tapes at the thrift store for a cool 50 cents. Of course, the tapes are collectible, but their actual value is up to the collector. Megan Frank, News 8. A Facebook post claiming to be about a missing boy from Harrisburg is not true. The boy is not from Pennsylvania, and the case is from March of 2016. The posts say the boy was kidnapped in Harrisburg and includes this photo. It offers little information, saying only, "Pass this photo on. This boy has been kidnapped in Harrisburg. Let's get this going viral ASAP quickly." But a report from NBC in Hartford shows the boy is actually Ariel Ravello of Connecticut. An Amber Alert went out about him in March of 2016 when his father allegedly took him. He was later found safe at a relative's home. A real missing child post shared on social media will feature the child's full name, age, height, weight, and skin color. It will include the time and place the child was last seen and any other details available. To verify a missing child report, go to missingkids.com. There you can view active Amber Alerts and view photos of the missing. Now, do not let internet pranksters stop you from sharing photos of missing kids because it does help. But if you see a post with very little information, that should be a red flag to look closer. Megan Frank, News 8. An internet hoax is back again, telling Facebook users to copyright their content by posting a privacy notice. The bogus post states, "I do not give Facebook permission to use my pictures, information, or posts." But a notice like this will have no effect. According to Facebook's terms of service, you own all of the content and information you post, and you can control it. But the agreement also states you have granted Facebook permission to use your intellectual property, like photos or videos. That may sound contradictory, but that's because there are ways to manage your level of privacy. As always, I suggest going to each section of your profile and making everything private. Remember, anything said to public has the potential to be used. Unfortunately, you cannot pick and choose which parts of Facebook's terms you follow. The only way to break your agreement? Delete Facebook. Megan Frank, News 8. Dating apps like Match, eHarmony, and Tinder do not do background checks on users. This means you use them at your own risk. eHarmony's policy states we rely on the honesty of our members. We encourage you to do your own research before meeting in person. So how can you verify who a person is? Start by searching the person's name on Google and social media. Check sites like whitepages.com to verify a person's name and location. You can also get public and criminal records through county or state offices. You should also limit what you share in your profile. Do not share your full name, employer, address, email, or phone number, and do not give away answers to questions that could compromise your online accounts, like your mother's maiden name or the name of the street you grew up on. Remember, don't let your initial interest in someone cloud your judgment. Your safety is in your hands. Megan Frank, News 8. Any photo you take can be cropped and filtered before you post it on social media. That altered reality has counselors like Allison Pigeon concerned.
I think a lot of teenagers don't think about how the pictures being altered can really affect how they're viewing them and how they're comparing themselves to their peers.
A new report from the Royal Society for Public Health looked at how social media impacts a young person's self-esteem, ranking Instagram the worst. When you take a selfie on Instagram, you have over 20 filters to choose from. And on Snapchat, you can even add makeup, eyelashes, and even a flower crown. Teens like 15-year-old Peyton Davis of Lancaster say filters are fun. But she says she hasn't changed her perception of herself or others.
I don't think it makes me wish I looked like that. I like taking the pictures with the filters, but I'm still happy with the way that I look by myself.
91% of people interviewed say they spend over 2 hours a day on apps.
I'm on it every single day. Like, even when I wake up, I'll grab my phone.
You can find a healthy balance by consciously limiting your online time and making other activities a priority. Megan Frank, News 8. Forget yard signs and political mailers like this one. To get your attention, the candidates use everything from Twitter to Snapchat. So, who's winning the social media race for your vote? Take a look. Hillary Clinton has over 2 million followers on Instagram. Her first picture, her famous pantsuit wardrobe. Donald Trump ties with Clinton at 2 million followers. And like his rival, his page features family photos and campaign information. Both candidates not strangers to Snapchat. Snapchatters enjoyed putting filters on them during the debates. The candidates even paid for their own geo-filters to rally supporters. Of course, Twitter remains at real Donald Trump's preferred platform with a whopping 13 million followers. Clinton trails behind him with just over 10 million. Facebook Live became an important campaign tool. Trump has broadcasted a nightly live show to his 12 million fans. Clinton has also went live but trails behind with 8 million fans. So who is the social media star of this election? It's Donald Trump, with over 27 million followers on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram combined to Clinton's 20 million. Megan Frank, News 8.